prophet said by 2023, Tinubu will die. But Tinubu is still living. Obi spent a lot of years in the university. But now they want to be president of Nigeria. They want to come and waste our time, run away from lies. If your pastor is telling lies, run away. If your prophet give fake prophecy all the time, look at Bakare. Bakare is a perpetual liar.
For more prophecies and gospel news around the world, subscribe to 12 Star TV and turn on notifications.
If you are Abraham's son, you don't by now be drinking this early in the morning, like good Lord Jonathan when he was a president. He take vodka 9 o'clock because his father was a tapper. He's used to gogoro and vodka. Now the asura belongs to him. He can bring any rum into the place. Now he's regretting everything. Thank God he's still alive to see how people govern. How people govern. That you need godfatherism to govern. And look at the Tinubu who said he applied for the job. And he's doing the job because he applied for it. He has the experience. He's so articulate and he's so, nobody can confuse him. He has the honors. He was a senator, he was a governor, he worked in Mobi. Yes. Now, people said Tinubu to Ole, Papa where they fall, Papa where they shake, Papa where they do, Irolo Shimbiwala. And who are these people? Oh no, the governor. That's the normal lie. Kò lè débẹ̀ láyé. Kò lè jẹ́ kankan ní Nàìjíríà wọn. Then ibi tí rọgbẹdẹ nìyẹn. Then nígbà tó fẹ́ kúrò ní yunifásitì, tó fẹ́ kúrò níbi tó ọdún mẹ́jọ ló lò ń bẹ̀, wọ́n ṣàrọ̀ stíkìtì kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Torí wọ́n máa wà ní skul, wọ́n máa lóbìnrin lọ, wọ́n lọ máa ta nǹkan, wọ́n lọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, wọ́n tún padà wà kọ exam. Nígbà wọ́n fail yunifásitì. Ṣùgbọ́n just let my people go. Just like the Obi. Obi spent a lot of years in the university. But now they want to be president of Nigeria. They want to come and waste our time. They waste their time in the college. So we don't have time to waste again. We've wasted enough time during Babangida time, during Buhari time, during Atiku time, during Gowon time. Gowon who removed half of the CBN to London when he was leaving the government. So automatically, we've been used to all these things. But if Tinubu can help us salvage it to a level, even where he has started for the student loan, it's not new. Babangida give the student bursary and everything those days. Then when they collected this money, they just japa. Three student sons from the same father. They gather the money and go to London, go to America. Ask them. Rather for them to help their country, they go to London. They go to Canada. They go to all these places to waste their time. So automatically, to your topic, Ibiti Rogwewade, do you know when you are a boy, living with your brother, rather for you to study well from your brother, or what your brother is doing to help him wholeheartedly, then you'll be thinking the wife of your brother is your problem. And the wife of your brother is not your problem. Then you go and tell your mommy at home, I could have lived with my brother, but the wife, the time he gives me money, the one is giving me food, late hour, this and that, because you want to leave the place. Why? You want to go and exercise your pennies with other ladies. Maybe you can get somebody who will live with you without having a job. Then all the lies you are telling your parents, they will now say, okay, if you cannot live there, go out with your friends. Then from there, Europe will make you to go and live with your brother, with your friend. Then tomorrow, they now become an arm robber. Then when you are caught in the act, they will take you to the jail, to prison. Then at the end of the day, when you get to prison, then you now be thinking, and some people sold their father's house and run to America, and run to Canada, and run to London. After 20 years, they can't get the paper. The green card was not given to them. Everywhere they applied, they turned them down. So automatically, they will be thinking within themselves, then you that snatch your brother's wife, look at Chris Oyakhilome, who married his friend's girlfriend the other day. But then at last, the lady left. As a pastor. Today, whenever he's moving out, going out, he goes out with 10, 20 girls. Then all the hotel is going to rent. The rooms are going to look to each other. So anywhere you want to take, will come and sleep with the pastor. So you see, they are using God to cover up. They were using we are clergyman. Who made you a clergyman? A police officer turned pastor. And look at where we are today. What about the saints that is using in the checking point? He's now using the saints now in the church. He's using that saints now in the church. And then when you look at you, who wanted to tell the government lie, are you learning anything from Emefiele now? No. Did Emefiele learn anything from Babangida? No. Did Emefiele learn anything from Tinubu? No. Did Emefiele learn anything from that communication director who stole money from Yadua wife and then stole money from Abiola those days? But they didn't learn anything. You didn't learn anything from the AIT manager who snatched Tosin from the former boyfriend. Because anything that is not of God, one day, we get to the middle, it will stop. It will get to the middle, then you get stuck. So that's the problem. That is the problem. So that's the meaning of Ibiti Irogbewade. Then when you look at the book of Judges, Judges 6, and Judges 1 verse 6. Then when you look at the book of 2 Samuel, 2 Samuel 10, 2 Samuel 11 and 12. Then when you look at 2 Samuel 12 from verse 6 to 11, he said, David said, the very person who used that veto power to use one chicken, one ram for a feast, and the other man was even having 17. If it's in my regime, we are going to court martial that person. But the prophet said, you are the one. He's supposed to be on the war front. And when you look at the book of Genesis, out of the Apostle 5, 1 to 10, the Ananias and the wife died the same day. Then when you look at Judas Iscariot in the book of Matthew 26, 24, 25, 26, he returned the money. He said, don't return the money. We don't need it again. Then after leaving the place, he go and hang himself. When you look at Luke 22, from verse 35 to 40, he said after he has collected the money, he looked for a good time that everybody will not be there to collect the 30 shekel from them. Then at the end of that time was wicked. Then when you look at the book of Exodus again, Exodus 20 verse 10, Exodus 10 verse 20 again, Exodus 14 from verse 10, he said the Egyptian you see today, you will see them again. So that man has interceded. And when you look at the book of Genesis, Exodus 12, he said today is the day that you're going to leave the place. And when you look at the lion den, in the book of Daniel 3 from verse 20, from verse 16 to the end, those who lied on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then when you look at Daniel 6 from verse 21, those who lie on Daniel. Then when you look at the book of Judges 15 and 16, then 15 he said, Delilah, you are lying to me, Samson, you are lying to me. Then on your Jew. Then that's what happened to you. So brethren, Iran is a very bad thing. A very, very bad thing. Run away from lies. Be straightforward all the time. People may hate you. People may not like you for your truth. But one day you get your Father who sends you in heaven. He will compensate you. He will help you. When you look at Jesus Christ's life, he walked through this place without even any girlfriend, no building, no friends, no associate. Nobody even went for him except his mother, his earthly mother. He said, Mama, and that was all. So if you told you or Jesus then if you told you that's all. To bash him as pastor, to fake pastor, fake prophet, fake general overseer, go and check yourself. Because things of the Lord is not difficult. God is good at all time. And the Messiah reigneth and liveth, because he said in the book of Hebrew 11, Hebrew 10 and 13, he said, neither will I leave you, and neither will I forsake you. Know that nothing a man can do for you. Don't allow them to use prayer to bamboozle you. Remember Romans 13, Romans 12. Romans 13, he said, that's the middle of Bible. That's the middle. But he was telling us that we don't know how to pray. It's the instinct that is in us. All what we wanted in life. Proverbs 4 and Proverbs 3, verse 14 and 15, 16. Is that what we are going to become is in the left hand, and then our lifetime is in the right hand. That's all. That's what the Lord said. So, run away from lies. If your pastor is telling lies, run away. If your prophet give fake prophecy all the time, look at Bakare. Bakare is a perpetual liar. He gives visions, he gave prophecy, but people are still there. Even some pastors, some prophets said we should go and buy food in February, March. Even some prophets said by 2023, Tinubu will die. But Tinubu is still living. So these are the. And look at time of COVID. We did not have any pastor then, but we have God. And we are living. We are living. Throughout that time, we didn't close the church. We are worshiping here because God did not reveal to me that it's COVID. And that's why I told my church member, no one of you will die. And nobody died.